I'm Jean Shelby. I'm a women's fiction author, and today I'm just going to give you an update on what I've been up to. And usually on this channel, I say a little bit of personal information and mainly talk about my writing. That's how it's going to be today. And it's been a little while since I've done a video. And normally if I have extra time like I do today, I do my writing first and I think, well, I'll do YouTube after I'm done writing. I'll write for an hour or two and then I'll spend a half an hour on YouTube video. And it doesn't happen. So today I'm doing it first. So here I am, and it's July 10th, and my birthday is this Friday, July 12th, and I love my birthday. Everybody loves their birthday, I hope. And this year is no different. I'm constantly seeing July 12th, 7/12 in whatever order on the anywhere. It's on license plates, it's on the clock, it's on receipt numbers, it's on barcode labels, it's everywhere. And I just see it as a sign. I am really spiritual, but I do see it as a sign, and whenever it gets to July even, I'm just excited because I see my numbers even more. So that's a little bit about me. I'm a little bit woo-woo, but I like it and I don't apologize for it. So I'm using this time, my birthday on Friday, as kind of a reset for me. And I do that usually this time of year. July 2nd is the mid-year date. So 6 months have gone by, and I like to plan kind of for the next 6 months, but I'm always planning. So I do have a bunch to go over today. I have a list written out, and I was like, I'm gonna just write a couple of things down that I have left to do for my books that I'm working on, and I got a whole page. So in looking at this, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna freak out. I'm not gonna feel overwhelmed, but I'm also not gonna lie, it is a little bit overwhelming. So we're just gonna jump in and go through, I think like 3 or 4 different topics. And the first one is going to be just personal goals, a couple of them. In 2024, I have a goal of cleaning my house. And that's not just dusting and vacuuming and doing the dishes and that sort of thing, because I do that every day. Cleaning the house out to the point where if somebody comes over, I don't have to clean for 3 hours and be like, oh my gosh, it's such a mess. And my house isn't even all that messy. It's just, you know, I have little kids, their toys used to be everywhere. It's not the case anymore. So I do feel like if somebody were to drop by, that I would be okay. I wouldn't have to feel that anxiety about them seeing a messy kitchen or anything, because I've been doing really good about keeping up with that. But I want to get in all of the cupboards and all of the cabinets and everything that people don't see that are cluttered, need to be cleaned out, wiped down, vacuumed. And right now I'm working on the attic, and it is just a big task. So yesterday, after I was done working, the girls and I tackled the attic for about 3 hours. They had so much fun going through just my old school documents that I have, and I found so many things that I thought were lost, and I was so excited. So one thing I found were some writing journals and writing folders that I didn't even remember doing. I didn't remember doing some of them. So I have like an accordion file that I dated my papers, which was awesome, from 2010, where I had about 15 to 20 story ideas, and I had started on them or just wrote down some ideas plot-wise, and that was exciting. That was really cool. And I came across something that I wrote in the 4th grade that said, I would love to be a writer. And then again, when I was 20, and I was reading some of my journals, and I was in a job that I was really thankful for, but it just did not jibe with me. I wrote in my journal, what I'd really like to do is write. And that was when I was in my 20s. And that was just so cool for me to see that even though I've been really hitting the writing hard, really dedicating a lot of time on it the last 4 years, it's been there. It's been there for so long. I found some stories that I wrote in the 4th grade, and I read one of them to my daughters, and it was dorky. I mean, it was just definitely from a 10-year-old, but my youngest daughter is 10, and I had her name in the story, and that was so cool. One thing I'm just going to touch on, I talked about this earlier in the year. I purchased Sarah Cannon's Your Path Forward, and I have not done it yet. And here it is July, and I'm like, maybe I can start doing that this month. I just want to write it out, like the clear vision of what I have for my life and my goals. And I think that will help me. I talk about them all the time on my walks, and I journal and I write them down, and I write my goals down a lot, but I think that'll help me be a little bit clearer. So that's one personal goal. To my writing, I've talked about this a little bit. I'm working on 2 books, and they are going to both come out in the next month. And I've written these books before. I came out with 6 books. One was a free book, but I have taken all of those down. I'm editing all of the books. I'm getting new covers for all of the books. And I was feeling really overwhelmed earlier in June or maybe late May. And I finally realized I've gone through, this year, let's see, it's July. I've edited or written 6 books, and that's a lot, about a book a month. And I don't know why I put this stress on myself, but I do feel the need to constantly be writing or working on social media. And this is just a side tangent. I feel like if I worked on it 18 hours a day, I still would not feel like I'm doing enough. And I realized that just the other day, and I was like, okay, if I work on this 2 or 3 hours a day, that's a lot. That's enough. I already have a job. I already have other interests. It's okay to watch TV on the weekends a little bit. And taking a step back, but also when I am writing, I'm really focused. And that has made me really see the progress that I've been making. And I've definitely made a lot of progress. I am so close to these 2 books being done. Just wanted to let you know that I do have a free book coming out. It's called Winter in July, and I'm putting the final finishing touches on it literally this week. And that should be coming out. I have not decided a date. I thought about doing it on my birthday, making it July 12th. I'm looking at my calendar, and then I was like, well, I could do the 19th. Not sure if that's gonna work. I have some other things that I need to be in place before that comes out, because it's my free story. It's about half of a novel, half of the length of a novel. And I want it to be like the introduction to my writing, to see if you like it. And if you do, then I want my next book, Welcome to Garden Valley, that comes out in August. I want that ready and the pre-order ready. And it's not right now. I'm still working on the covers, getting the final finishing touches on the covers, which they are almost ready. So excited about that. So that's my writing update. I am going to move to marketing and social media. And what I'm going to say about those, I'm just going to mention a couple of things. And one of my goals has been to literally spend 10 minutes a day on social media, on Instagram and Facebook, to just single those 2 out. And because I already watch a lot of YouTube. I like YouTube. I listen to it in the car. I listen to it when I'm getting ready in the morning. And that's kind of how I get it in. I don't just sit around and do social media. And that's part of why I'm struggling even with those 10 minutes of being on Facebook and Instagram, because I just personally don't use them. I would rather be spending time with my family, or I do a lot of cooking and cleaning. So that's just how it goes. But I purchased a content creator, it's called Content Creator Team, I think, oh gosh, from Marketing by Shelby, which gotta agree with her name there. But she does a monthly spread of templates for Instagram and TikTok. And I purchased that. It was $37 a month. And she gives the whole month worth of planned Instagram and TikTok, which I don't do TikTok, but she talks about which videos that you can post, and she gives examples, or hey, you can use this video. And in Canva, she has all of like the square, or what's the other size? I don't remember. Templates you can make your own and then post it to Instagram. So I've been doing that. I've been working on that. I've been learning Canva. I've only been saying that for like 8 months now. Gotta learn Canva, gotta learn Canva. So I have been, and I'm super excited. It's not really intuitive, and there are some things that drive me crazy with it. I'm like, I just saved that in that folder and now I can't find it. So that's really frustrating. With marketing, I'm going to go with Booksprout and have some ARC reviewers, and it's a paid service that is a monthly fee, and you put your book out there and people can read your book for free and give reviews, give their honest reviews. It's totally legitimate. I'm really excited to try that out with Welcome to Garden Valley in August. So the other thing, and what I'm going to end off with, is I'm building a street team. And this is going to be a group of people who I want to read my stories. They're gonna read them for free. I'm probably gonna limit it to about 25 people right now. And they get my book for free, and I'm going to give them some social media content for Instagram or Facebook, and they can post it on there and say, hey, this is what I'm reading, a Jean Shelby book. And they can put their review of it on there if they liked it, how many stars out of 5 they liked, and I'll give them maybe 3 or 4 or 5 postings that they can share with their following around my release dates. So it's not going to be a ton. It's not going to be bothering everybody, hey, buy this book all the time. I just want it out there. So if you're interested in joining my street team and being a Jeanie, you can drop me a comment below and we can get in touch via email, and we'll see. You'll get my books, and first off, like, you need to read one of my books and you need to like it. So I'm not going to force people to make these postings if they don't like my writing. So luckily I do have my free book coming out. It's really ready, and you could try that out. So that's it for today. I hope you have a great summer. I hope you're having a good time writing or reading, whichever side of the book you're on, and let me know what your projects are that you're currently working on. Bye.